In Kenyan politics, when you hear people start talking about other people's cultures, then you know kimeumana kuumana. Yeah. What do I mean by culture? I'm sure most of you already have an idea of what I'm talking about. Oh, so and so is not circumcised. Apart from that being a very personal thing, the truth is most cultures in the advanced Western world do not circumcise. That is a fact. So how does it sneak into politics? These cultural matters that have nothing to do with development, nothing to do with the performance of a politician. After all, many American presidents have performed without this requirement. Surely you don't need this part of your body to perform, or do you? And I'm talking about performing politically. In Kenyan politics, and by the way I want to remain very objective, and I will never be distracted by accusations of favoring any side, because if you check old videos on this channel, you will realize that as we headed towards the 2017 elections, I was a Jubilee sympathizer. Then somewhere along the way, I became an ODM sycophant or a NASA sycophant. And now, I'm a Ruto man. I'm supposed to have tasted some honey from Sugoi. Bottom line, I'm used to it. And so as I was saying, I want to remain very objective and state facts. During the controversial 2017 presidential elections, these cultural manenos came up. Well, we learned later which side was losing the presidential elections when these cultural manenos came up. Now, shortly after the Kibra elections, this issue has come up again. And of course you can guess, or rather everybody knows, which side lost. Conclusion, this is a discussion that comes up when one of the sides is frustrated and losing badly. And since those who are involved in politics are humans who suffer human nature, that sometimes wants to bring down somebody who has defeated you, this discussion, irrelevant discussion, comes up. And by the way, don't start getting any ideas. I am very circumcised. But there is a much more relevant discussion that has come up. In the latest vicious political battle between BBI sympathizers and DP Ruto supporters. And this is the issue of violence during elections in Kenya. The DP Ruto camp has come out with both barrels of their guns firing non-stop. And for this one, the deputy president has not stayed out. Because normally his foot soldiers talk, he keeps quiet. This one, he has not kept quiet. For instance, in a tweet, he has demanded that the culture, so-called alleged culture of ODM, of violence during elections must stop. He claims. Now, there are many reasons why the deputy president should be the last person to make any such statement. Let me just leave it at that. But the main target of the wrath of Team Tanga Tanga has been legislator Simba Arati. Honorable Arati was bang in the center of something that has come into Kenyan politics in recent times, called protecting your candidate's votes. Protecting them from what? Protecting them from being stolen. Now, if you're new to Kenyan politics, I'm sure I've totally confused you. Now, regulars on this channel will remember that I gave you a heads up very early what was being planned by the DP Ruto camp in Kibra. But the Kibra by-election issue is so emotive that for doing this, I was branded a DP Ruto supporter. People said I predicted a win by McDonald Mariga. For those who want to put the emotions aside for a second, it should be as clear as day that something was planned in Kibra, by Team Tangatanga. And that is why McDonald Mariga, a rookie, a former soccer player, got thousands of votes in an ODM stronghold. And this elaborate plan was supposed to ensure a victory for this outsider, a man who has never ever voted in his life in any election. But the BBI machinery, Building Bridges Initiative team, or Team Keleweke, top brass, got to work. Of course, some were working chini ya maji, but they all work together. And that is how, today as we speak, Imran Okoth, the ODM candidate, is the MP-elect for Kibra and not McDonald Mariga. In my view, I believe it is very important to understand precisely and exactly what happened in the Kibra by-elections. Because I don't agree with the commentary by a leading Kenyan daily that the Kibra by-election clearly told us that we should expect violence in the 2022 elections. I don't agree. That is not true. In my view, it isn't. And one can only understand why it isn't when they know exactly what happened. For example, what happened to Boni Khalwale, the former senator from Kakamega? And why did it happen? Now, unfortunately, most of these issues are highly sensitive. And I discussed them in great detail and gave some amazing revelations in my weekly intelligence briefings of last week. And by the way, the weekly intelligence briefings of this week, if I can give you a quick sneak preview, discusses about a leading politician in Kenya today who seems to be broke, and that is very serious. I also need to inform you, if you can allow me a second, that the offer we have been having to join the weekly intelligence briefings and Club 1999 sensitive videos ends today, Wednesday 13th November 2019. We ended it yesterday for those in Club 1999 who wanted to join the WIBs, and for those in WIBs who are not yet Club 1999 members who wanted also to be members. And today we end it for channel members, my very loved Kumekucha Chris subscribers on YouTube. And we are ending it in a very spectacular way by giving away to 20 lucky subscribers something that we have never given away in Kumekucha ever. And that is live membership to the weekly intelligence briefings. Of course, we've had it for Club 1999, the older Kumekucha sensitive videos platform. But we have never ever had it for weekly intelligence briefings. And I believe we will never have it for weekly intelligence briefings, except for 20 lucky subscribers of this channel. Now, this is the way it's going to work, and it's very simple, and I hope it will be fun as well. And a golden opportunity for you to be a life member of both Club 1999 and the weekly intelligence briefings. The first 20 people today who will subscribe at the current offer of 2,900 for both Club 1999 and weekly intelligence briefings will get life membership to both. Pap! That means you will never, ever again have to pay for any subscription to these two valuable sensitive video platforms. If you don't make it to the first 20, you will get 1 year subscription to weekly intelligence briefings and live subscription to Club 1999. And then for the sake of those Kenyans in the diaspora, the last 20, because the offer expires at midnight Kenyan time, the last 20 leading up to midnight tonight will also get live membership to weekly intelligence briefings and live membership to Club 1999. Those last 20 will announce on Thursday morning Kenyan time. Act fast. Yeah, details on your screens right now. Yeah, just send a blank email to youmissthis@gmail.com and you'll get instant payment results. Let's move on. This circumcision issue, yeah, and these accusations, yeah, of the ODM way of doing things, if I can put it like that, are a clear indication of where our politics has reached. And I'm afraid it's not a good place. And let me put it in a simple way. Until now, it has been possible, yeah, for quite a number of politicians to give lukewarm support, yeah, to the BBI, and others to give lukewarm support to DP William Ruto or Team Tanga. Going forward, that will no longer be possible. Kenyan politics going forward will be like the Kibra, yeah, vote guarding exercise. You're either in or you're out. You're either a Kibra resident, or shall I say you're either in the bedroom or you're very out of the same bedroom. Let's give the example of a very curious incident that happened a few days ago. President Uhuru Kenyatta confirmed attendance, yeah, to a function in Murang'a, Central Province. Now, Murang'a is very controversial in Kenyan politics at the moment. Yeah, so keen observers just knew, this is going to be interesting. Because Team Tanga and Deputy President William Samoei Ruto seem to have substantial support in this particular county. So much so, yeah, that we have seen demonstrations in Murang'a, yeah, sympathizing with the Deputy President's side, Team Tanga. Then at the 11th hour, the President cancelled, yeah, and sent somebody else to represent him. The question on the minds of most Kenyans is why? Why did the President cancel at the 11th hour? Now, there are those who claim that the reason was to embarrass the Deputy President because, the rumors say, he cancelled all his other engagements to be there. I don't buy that. Yeah, I don't believe that particular explanation. I have reason to believe, yeah, that the reason for the cancellation was much more alarming than that. And it is a clear sign of where our politics are headed. And I believe it partly has something to do with somebody being broke. Let me just leave it at that. You know, you can never and you cannot take the President of Kenya by surprise. That does not happen to this institution in Kenya. Never ever. From the days of Jomo Kenyatta, the first President of Kenya, to the days of Daniel Toroitich arap Moi, to Kibaki, to now President Uhuru Kenyatta, the head of state's handlers always receive a very detailed intelligence report, yeah, before they go anywhere for any function. I'm sure you can read between the lines, yeah, or join weekly intelligence briefings, yeah, with a special offer that expires today and have it spelled out for you in the WIB that will be released by Saturday. Folks, I don't think I am exaggerating when I say kimeumana kuumana as far as Kenyan politics is concerned. Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.